and welcome back to the channel. I'm just sitting here waiting for the truck to get up to semi-operating temp. We have to get welding gas today. We have our new Eastwood multi-process welder inside, new helmet and everything. And as you guys saw in the last video, I had to cut the exhaust off where it mounts to the headers so I can either drill out or grind down and get that exhaust manifold separated from the exhaust pipe. Once we do that, we can weld the exhaust back together and we should be just fine, and we can finish our header installed. Regardless, we need a giant tank of welding gas so we can weld this exhaust back on. Alright guys, hold on, driving here. Well, we got our air tank, or I mean our tank of gas back there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we also stopped at Tractor Supply and got a few things in there. A while ago my angle grinder kind of broke. I got a new setup for that so we can grind that bolt off and get the exhaust back on. But we also have a tank of 7520, about 4 foot in the back. What else was I gonna say about that? I forget, but we're on our way home now. I definitely do need a bigger compressor like yesterday, because it's like, it's just fighting me this whole way of using air tools. So definitely gonna need a bigger compressor here super soon. We got our big bottle of NOS right here. We're gonna put that on the Chevy, make her run. No, I'm just kidding. We got our giant bottle of welding gas here and our broken manifold. So we're in business. And our box showed up from Summit Racing. Spark plugs, couple cool stickers. In here, our AC Delco spark plugs. We're gonna get to swapping these out and getting our passenger side headers installed. And if that goes in smoothly and like easily, we will get to welding this side of the exhaust. We'll break out our Eastwood welder. While I'm speaking about Eastwood, they are hooking you guys up. Top in the description, I will post a discount code for you guys for anything on the Eastwood website, or you can click the links there and it's automatically applied for you guys, or you can use the code at checkout. But thank you to the guys at Eastwood for not only hooking me up, but also hooking you guys up for all of your restoration and automotive projects. So these new plugs, these are platinum plugs. They're not the iridium or whatever plugs like these. These are Bosch, I believe, iridium plugs. So this is, I don't know how new or old this is, but it definitely needs changed. A lot of people like how this makes their truck run. This is pre-gapped to like 0.43, and on the internet, if you have an iridium plug, it says 0.6, and stock is 0.4. So these being pre-gapped, we are good to install. Let me see if I can find some anti-seize and then put these in the motor. Okay, we got all the old plugs out here. As you can see, they're in not the worst shape of them all. 70 bucks while we're here and the exhaust manifold is off is absolutely just a wonderful, wonderful idea with them being pre-gapped. Super, super easy install. This side of spark plugs replaced. Got our old ones out, old junky ones, and our new AC Delco ones in. Let's get the passenger side headers in here and all seated up, because I just want to get this side all done. this side of the motor done. Our manifold's bolted up, our dipstick is back in. Other than getting like the exhaust down there, we're not going to be working on this side of the motor anymore. Let's get our cold air intake bolted up because we're going to mainly be working from this side of the vehicle from here on out. I'll feel more accomplished if I'm getting beat up tomorrow by knowing that the whole passenger side of the truck is done. So let's get to it. Now there's always that myth that cold air intakes do nothing. Now the best part about, I'm not sitting here just plugging banks for whatever reason. I'm plugging banks because they actually show you the proof. Go on their website, they'll show you the charts compared to other companies, and they'll also show you the physical proof that their products actually do something. They don't do this often, but till the end of the month, use the code MAYOR and you'll get 10% off your order. They actually prove the products do something. Let's get to installing this. It should be a simple install. I just want to show you guys a little bit of the design of the Banks cold air intake here and how it actually sucks true cold air in. It gives you some of the coolest, densest, and smoothest flowing air into your engine just by their design here. And as I told you guys, you can check on their website and see all their numbers as well. Even when I have my 06, it's just like they prove their results. And there's no guesswork there. It's not like, is this going to do anything? Is this not? It's just proven. Like you can, they threw it on a dyno, stock trucks, modified trucks, they prove it to you. Alright, and last thing on this cold air intake is this, the filter minder. We're going to pull this out. And then this will go in here. And this goes in there. Alright guys, well super excited. We got our cold air intake installed. And we have our headers installed on the passenger side. Whew! Endless project guys, but she's going to be awesome when it's done. Alright guys, look at this. That's what's left of that 8th and final spark plug. Oof. That's not even... Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. It was like fully intact except this casing was like broken in half. And then when I like touched it to get the plastic out of the little thing there, the whole top just fell off. But whew. Good thing we are replacing that. Holy crap. The gasket like wouldn't line up there at the end and I was just done with it. It was just no. No. That was honestly kind of a pain. So yeah, that was just frustrating there at the end of that. But we got this side of the headers on. And now there's one thing I actually forgot. We have our new Edelbrock high performance spark plug wires. Here we go guys. Here are our spark plug wires. Trust me, it's just not my day. They're just high performance from Edelbrock Racing and go on our coil packs and everything just fine. So we're gonna quickly put these on so that everything on top of our motor. And obviously we're gonna put our Vortec cover back on, but that's no problem at all. Okay, so we finally got this piece off. As you can see, that would have been a nightmare to do underneath the truck. What I'm going to do actually is weld this outside the truck. Oh, just so thankful to have that off. And we're closing in on getting this thing back together. And then once all that stuff is done, we're ready for cab corners and doors and more fun stuff. We have our new welder all set up. Excuse the mess, I really do need to clean this up. I've got so much stuff here for this truck that it's just everywhere. We also have our new panoramic welding mask. This is from Eastwood, and our MP200i welder is also from Eastwood. These will have links in the description for you guys. They automatically have a discount code attached, so if you guys are looking for an awesome multi-process welder, I'll get to that in a second, or a panoramic welding mask. Everyone knows who's welded before that the straight mask, it's kind of hard to see. So panoramic is unreal. But this multi-process welder does TIG, MIG, stick, and you can attach a spool gun to do aluminum, which is just an unreal setup for a welder. You can do it all with one machine. They have different models as the MP200i. It's a little more on the expensive side, but if you're a beginner and you never welded before, you just need some stuff around the shop, they have many welders on their website. So check them out. There's also a discount code in the description below. I think it's good till June. So if you want any of these two products, just click on the links. The discount code should already be applied. If not, the discount code is also listed in the description below for you guys as well. So yeah. So inside the door here, it tells you everything. This exhaust, I would say, is 8. Let's see, man, it might be even 16 gauge. It's between 18 gauge and 16 gauge. I'm gonna go with 16 gauge just to be safe on this one. It tells you for 120 volt or 230. Because we only got 110 running right now. I don't have my 220 out here yet. That'll be soon, but we're gonna run 110. Voltage will be at 8, and our wire feed will be at 4 to 5. So we'll leave it at 4 for now. This thing also has a spot weld timer and stuff like that. This thing's actually quite incredible. And 20 to 30, let's set the gas flow open here. Oh, you can see our line getting full of gas. We'll set it at, it says 20 to 30. Let's go right in the middle at 25. And we'll get to welding. Holy crap, guys. So first of all, this thing lays down incredible welds. At the shop I used to work at, there was like a Miller welder, and that thing laid just pour welds down. That's incredible. Now, you don't need to clean your welds up every time, but I just want to show you guys how awesome of a job it did. That hole is completely sealed. You can see, let me see if I get some light in there. It's not really focusing right there. The crack is filled in from the inside, and the outside is completely sealed. Honestly, I wasn't going to do this because I wasn't going to bolt it up today because I still need to do that. However, this welder is so badass that let's weld this back on. Alright guys, well, short story short, we have it all bolted up. Why is this loose? We have it all bolted up, and this side's good. You can see, I don't know if you can see from up here, but we got the exhaust bolted to the headers. The truck runs good with the, even though the vacuum lines on the fuel pump aren't hooked up. The truck runs good with the new spark plugs and all. The problem is the weld is on top. There's a couple pinholes, and you can hear the truck here. I'll even start it for you guys real quick, and I'll show you. But you can hear the exhaust. See? The problem is it's so hard to get up in there and weld it. I forgot to say, what happened was when I welded it on and then I put it up and tried to bolt it up, it wasn't straight. Recut it, bolt it up, and then weld it together. But on the welding it together that way, you can't really get up there to weld it shut. So I've got a few pinholes that I'm gonna have to keep going in there and just kind of, without any vision, and just kind of seal them up and keep going until those ticking and that sound is gone. She's bolted up. It's a little smoky in here. This header paint on there, curing on here is gets a little smoky. All back together. I'm gonna have to get up there and weld that shut. But other than that, feels so good. You may or may not see me button that up, those welds up in the next video. But if not, sooner or later we're gonna be starting on these cab corners and such. But honestly, I may just take a break for a little bit because this truck is like really kind of beating me up recently. So we may do some Hellcat Ram stuff. I don't know. But if you guys are enjoying this series, shoot this video a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please get down there, click subscribe. Thank you guys all for your support, and I will see you guys in the next video.